Welcome back to the Gulls pregame show here on the NECBL Broadcast Network. We're doing the five-man broadcasters roundtable here before Newport takes on Danbury for a third time in 2 days. I'm joined alongside the voice of the Danbury Westerners, Christian Gardecki, team journalist for the Danbury Westerners, Kyle DeSantis, as well as field reporters for the Newport Gulls, Liam Tormey and Ryan Medeiros. Christian, I'll start with you. Game number 6 between these two, and kind of in some stunning fashion, a series that Danbury has really dominated this year.
Yeah, for the first time in Westerners history going back to 2010, with the two teams in the same division, the Westerners have won the season series. 5-0 right now with 2 left, and a lot of that goes to one man, John Anderson. 5 home runs of his 7 this year have come against the Newport Gulls.
Yeah, and Kyle, this is a Danbury team really did well pitching-wise. They're able to sweep Newport 3-2 in Game 1, 8-2 in Game 2. The pitching really looks strong.
The thing for Newport for key to this game is for the starters, they have to get against Danbury early. Combine the doubleheader, they gave up 9 total runs. If they want to keep the Westerners' run count low, they have to keep them off the board on offense.
And meanwhile, Newport looking to bounce back now, loses a 5 straight in a row, Liam. And making a change, starting pitching-wise, Ethan Hoopengarner gets his first start of the summer.
Yeah, we'll get to see Ethan Hoopengarner for the first time on the mound to start the game. He's played in 8 games so far this year for the Gulls. He has a 1-1 record, a 3.11 ERA. We saw him against the Sharks on Monday. Kind of got put in the tough situation. He let up 1 earned run, but he's looked good otherwise in his starts, and he'll be going up against Danbury Westerner Sean Hogan, who has a similar ERA, a 3 ERA. He's 1-2 this season, and last played about 10 days ago. So it'll be an interesting matchup. It'll be nice to see Hoopengarner on the mound to start a game, who's pitched very well this season for the Gulls, and he'll get a new opportunity.
And Ryan, this is a Newport team, just 2 runs apiece in that doubleheader yesterday. On injury to Sam Cochran, of course, Justin Guerrero departed, being selected in the MLB draft. An offense that's kind of right now just trying to find their identity.
Yeah, the Newport Gulls team average is still pretty solid. Second in the entire NECBL on average, 261 average. However, their slugging hasn't been as good, a 374 slugging, which is 6th in the NECBL. Still decent, but compared to that average, it is not as elite. And a big contributor to that average is Justin Guerrero. The Newport Gulls, unfortunately, are going to have to face the facts here, and the fact is that Justin Guerrero is probably going to sign with the New York Mets after being drafted in the 20th round of the MLB draft, and that's a big loss for them. But the other bats in the lineup are going to have to step up as a result of that. We haven't seen a lot of other hitters hit for power in this lineup. Justin Guerrero had 9 home runs. No one else has had more than 2. So some of these guys are going to have to step up, start hitting the ball with more authority. They've been putting runners on base. They just haven't been driving them in at as great of a rate as they would like to. But if they start hitting the ball with more authority, a guy like Cochran, for example, not a lot of extra base power this season. If he can start tapping into his power a little bit more, which we know he has, they can be much more successful on offense.
All right, well, we're getting closer to matchup number 6 this year between the Gulls and the Westerners. But first, the Gulls pregame show continues right here on the NECBL Broadcast Network.